Hello, this is for CIS 274, XML programming, class number 2. This is Zach Null. This week we were putting The Raven by Edgar Allan Poe into XML and kind of just going over some more stuff about XML, how to write it more appropriately, declarations, tags, some stuff like that, mapping it. You were pretty certain that you didn't want us to use XML Notepad, so without further ado, in the wonderful Notepad++, let's take a look at what I got. So this is the mapping that I did. As you'll see, it doesn't end up being... Well, actually, no, it's pretty close to this. I pretty much continued to elaborate on this after, but this was a great starting point because it made it really easy to add everything. I tried being fairly specific with things. And, yeah. So this is what I did. I did the Raven itself as my root. As you see, everything's within it. And then I broke it into 3 sections because it's 18 paragraphs long. And every 6 paragraphs, I was able to kind of categorize it, so to speak. Where I've got pre-Raven, the intro to the Raven, and then when he's questioning the Raven. Then from there, I broke it out into paragraphs. And for every paragraph, there's 6 lines. So it was pretty much just a copy and paste format the whole way through, which is really nice considering it's a poem and they follow those formats. So here's more the finished one. I ended up including this info down here for the title and everything in the actual document rather than a comment because it was kind of silly to comment it out. Changed it to stanza instead, just because that's what they're actually called instead of paragraphs. And then if we pop one open, the poem itself goes in an ABCBBB format, so I went ahead and made each line a category for the type of rhyme as well. Which you see I kind of took that from last week's one that I did. And yeah, that all kind of works out pretty well. So here's the XML of it. There's the whole poem, very long. And I think it all worked out pretty well. I mean, maybe I could have added more, but I think I've covered a fair amount at the moment. Oh. You know what? I was actually just showing you a copy. I was like, hey, that's not right. Hold on, let's look at the real one. Okay, there it is with the categories and everything. This is actually just a copy I made before I added the categories in case that went wrong. I wanted to have, you know, a backup, and as I do. But this works. And then at the end of chapter 5, there was that mentioning of a CSS to make it prettier. So I did that really quick, just like a basic one. And you'll see, I just have it commented out right now, so that way it's showing in XML, but if we just shut that off and save it, and then reopen the same one. So now it kind of more of a poem leaf format, separated by each paragraph, and then each section is double lined. So I don't know, it's kind of cool, I guess. So I'm gonna leave that. I'll include that this week in the file that I send to you. But I'm just gonna go ahead and comment it out. So if you want to look at it, just make sure you uncomment it. Yeah, that's all I got for this week. Have a good one.